Good morning, church family, and happy Wednesday before Thanksgiving. Hey, I want to give you some information, and then I want to give up a couple of points of gratitude as we go into our Thanksgiving holiday. By nature of them being on the leadership team of the church, some people already know this, but we did have a break-in on our campus yesterday, and I won't get into all the details of what happened or why, because honestly, the why I'm still very much unsure of, but what I do know is that we did have some damage done to the property. We did lose some stuff inside the sanctuary that, can be replaced. To be very, very honest, it was a deeply frustrating situation, and it was so unfortunate that our church was violated like that. And as I was driving down yesterday, I found myself very angry and discouraged as I knew kind of what my day was heading into, and I found myself challenged by my own message about giving thanks in all circumstances. And so I think part of the reason I'm making this video this morning is to sort of process with you how we can give thanks in this circumstance. Like I said, I was deeply frustrated, I was deeply angry, and there was a sense of violation. Thankfully, we had the resources and the ability to get things repaired, to get the campus secured, and to be 100% honest, we are okay. There is no loss of life, no one was injured, we had a couple of trespassers removed, but ultimately, we're okay. And so this morning, as we are getting ready for our Thanksgiving celebrations, whatever they look like, I want to just take a moment to be generous with my gratitude. That in a situation that I would not wish on anybody, in a situation that, to be 100% honest, as a young pastor, I was completely unprepared for, there was a lot to be grateful for. So I'm just going to share with you briefly what I'm giving thanks for. So first, I want to thank the Los Angeles Police Department. They came in, they were so helpful yesterday in making sure our building was cleared. They did have to remove a couple of people who were trespassing on the property, but they were so good and so patient with us, and were just deeply helpful. Thankful for Pastor Ron for literally giving up his whole workday to come and be a second set of eyes and ears for me at the church. It's weird knowing that when your church has been broken into, you really don't want to be there alone. So he was able to come over and help be a person who can help me get a lot of the stuff handled quickly, and just, again, be another set of eyes and ears. And for that, I'm deeply, deeply grateful. And for Pastor Judy for just being there and giving up a day with Pastor Ron. I also want to say that how thankful I am for our church council and for Pastor Wanda. As they were being informed of what was going on, and I'm sending them pictures, they were great encouragers. They were asking good questions and helping me process a lot. I want to say how thankful I am for our worship team. Several of our worship team members did lose some personal property in the burglary. So they're being amazingly flexible as we are just working with police and insurance and hopefully recovering their stuff, but if not, getting that covered as well. I want to shout out to Allison and Sean at my office, the SoCal District Office, for being so helpful in getting contractors and security out in a timely manner, because having to try and research who are the right people to do that would have taken so much longer. So thank you, Allison and Sean, for being there to answer all of my calls and my questions and all of that stuff, and for the contractors who came out quickly to help us assess the situation and get the repairs done that we needed to. So grateful for them too. And ultimately, I'm thankful to God. This season has been crazy. As one of our leaders put it, they said that this felt like just another in a series of unfortunate events of 2020. And in one sense, that absolutely resonates with me. But in another sense, this is another point where we can choose to not let 2020 just happen to us, but to learn and grow and be grateful in all of it. And honestly, by the time I got home yesterday, I just kind of came home and laid on my floor in my living room and took a few deep breaths. And I found myself being aware of the toll that this kind of day takes on you. And I was really close to giving into kind of the dark cloud that was hanging over me, but I chose to be grateful in the midst of it. Now, that didn't change the fact that there's a lot of paperwork still to be done. There's a lot of work physically on the campus that has to be done, but it definitely shifted my heart to remembering God in the midst of this. And so, friends, I encourage you to do the same, that in the middle of whatever this day looks like for you, in the middle of whatever this week looks like for you, for some of you, Thanksgiving is just a Thursday, and it doesn't change the hard things that you're going through. But friends, let God shift your heart, because again, as we talked about on Sunday, we can give thanks in all circumstances because of who God is. Our circumstances may be frustrating, they may be deeply annoying, they could be hurtful, they could make you feel violated, as all of the things that happened at the church yesterday did for me. But I get to choose my response. You get to choose your response. And I encourage you today to be generous with your gratitude and watch how it shifts your heart and your mindset moving forward. It may not make your situation immediately easier, but it's a lot better than letting bitterness and cynicism take root in your heart. So friends, happy Thanksgiving. I know this is probably not the message you wanted to hear the day before Thanksgiving, but I think it's a timely one. I think it is very much on par for what Thanksgiving looks like in 2020. And I think it's an opportunity for us to really put into practice how we give thanks in every situation. God bless you, church. We'll see you on Sunday here at 10 a.m. on Facebook, YouTube, and our website. And I hope you and your family have a wonderful Thanksgiving that is drama and break-in free. You are so loved, you are so seen, and I am so, so grateful for you. God bless you. We'll talk to you soon.